Hey there, beer tubers! Welcome back to Maxwell Starr's Beer Reviews. Here tonight with a special beer that was sent to me all the way from Alberta, the Wild Rose province or something. I can't remember. It's gonna take a look at a beer that was sent to me by Reviewing of the Influence. Thank you, Jordan. Gonna take a look at something from Tool Shed, Red Rage, strong ale, 5%, 5.6% ABV, handcrafted beer, best served with a story. Ooh, yeah, this beer actually comes from Calgary, Alberta, a place I lived in for a year. Like, I never heard that before in this channel. No, maybe you haven't. Maybe this is the first time you're watching my channel, so thank you very much. This is Maxwell Starr's Beer Review, taking a look at Tool Shed Red Rage. It says, handcrafted beer best served with a story. This ale is inspired by the undocumented freakish strength possessed by gingers, or at least by Graham, assuming that's one of their brewers. For those who are unaware of this phenomenon, Red Rage is unofficially one thing Chuck Norris fears. Extreme outbursts of Red Rage can result in temporary memory loss, which we like to refer to as ginger-induced comas. No, I kind of beg to differ. My experience with at least one ginger in particular is the Sith, and he never, well, one thing, he doesn't like to be called, Irish or ginger, but we know he never loses his temper either, so... says the beer itself is dark red, roasty like coffee, toasty like fresh bread, and makes your mouth water for more. We put just enough hops in to remind you what they are capable of. This ale is medium-bodied and easy to drink. Alberta Gingers Unite, it's time to kick back. Well, it's time to crack this open, so thank you, Jordan, and we're going to take a look at Tool Shed's Red Rage. Rouge Rage. Ooh. So maybe I should have looked this up, but they talk about gingers a lot. Does it got ginger in it? Boy, that's a sexy looking beer. Wow. Yeah, I like that. It's good. I mean, when I hear the name Red Ale, when I hear the name Red Ale, I kind of think like, well, Irish Red, right? And when they're using the name, like Alberta Gingers or something, you're probably referring to people that are Irish. So Irish style red beer. I don't know. But I mean, they're speaking a lot about gingers, so I'm thinking there could be ginger in this. Who knows? Boy, that looks sexy. That looks like iced tea. A nice real brewed iced tea with a dense head. Wow. Nice thick bubbles, and I don't think that's going anywhere anytime soon. That's a satisfying looking red ale. Of course, I got a little haze on my glass. Let's clear that off. No, that's not just condensation. That's actually haze throughout the beers. They say this was filtered? No. Boy, that looks nice. That is one attractive looking brew. Alright, so high marks so far in the looks department. Let's give this a sniff. First thing I get off top of the head. I mean, the head is thick. The smell is faint. The most notable smell is coffee. Coffee. Or maybe like a bit like a darker roast, malt roast. Mostly coffee. And no tannic gourmet coffee, like no, not really that slightly tannic note. It's more like just straight up spent coffee grinds. Don't get me wrong, that's actually a really nice smell. It's just not a lot there. I'm mainly just getting coffee out of this. So the appearance is gorgeous. The smell is okay. So let's put this thing down the hatch. Cheers. Ooh. Wow, that's definitely red ale. No ginger. Oh yeah. Ooh. Loads of coffee. I mean loads of coffee. It's almost like you get this woody walnut kind of taste across the top of the tongue with this roast coffee as it gently goes back. And it's got a certain creaminess and nuttiness that kind of merge together to almost taste like peanut butter. I say almost. It's velvety. It's very lingering earthy coffee roast to it. Very smooth. And woody. Just like a good red ale should. And in fact, that's really kicking it up a notch. That's a delicious red ale. Holy cow. Wow. Oh wow, despite being called Red Rage, there's nothing to be mad about on this one here. This is actually really good. The only thing I could say bad about this is that the flavor is not super complex, but I really like the presentation on this. Great flavor. I like coffee, so I love that kind of... There's like a little bit of a chill you get to it as it slides down the throat. It is smooth and easy to drink. Woody, almost like bordering into peanut butter as it goes down due to that consistency. It hits most of the marks for the red ale front. Maybe you would have liked to see a little bit more malt sweetness. That malt sweetness is there. It's just really masked by the roast. But I would definitely drink that again. I could drink that day in, day out. That is excellent. That is a really good red ale. Fuck it. I'm going to give that 4.5 out of 5. That is really good, Jordan. That is... Oh, man, that's excellent. Oh, man. I'm glad you sent me 2 cans of this. This is delicious. I hope that Toolshed makes their beers make it in New Brunswick someday, because I think that was one I would actually really buy again. I don't drink a lot of red ales, but if I had a choice, that's one of the best in Canada. Yeah, so thank you very much, reviewing Under the Influence, for sending me this can of Toolshed Red Rage. Delicious. Thanks for watching Beer Tubers, for watching Maxwell Starr's beer review of Red Rage from Toolshed. We will talk to you folks later.